It's been a long wait since the students of Hyosan High fought for their lives against the zombie outbreak. Ever since Netflix confirmed that All of Us Are Dead would return for a second season, fans have been asking the same question: when will season 2 finally be released? While Netflix hasn't revealed an official premiere date yet, recent production updates have given us a much clearer picture of where the series stands and when the zombies could return. So today, let's break down everything we know so far about the All of Us Are Dead Season 2 release date. As of now, Netflix has not officially announced a release date for All of Us Are Dead Season 2. However, the latest production updates strongly suggest that the long-awaited sequel is getting closer to completion. Although fans are still waiting for an official announcement, several key milestones behind the scenes have helped narrow down the most likely release window. One of the biggest updates is that filming has already been completed. Principal photography officially began in July 2025 and wrapped in mid-February 2026, marking the end of the production phase. That's an important step because it means the cast and crew have finished shooting the story, allowing the series to move into its final stage before release. For a show as large and technically demanding as All of Us Are Dead, completing filming is a major milestone that brings the new season significantly closer to audiences. However, finishing production doesn't mean the series is ready to stream immediately. Unlike many traditional dramas, All of Us Are Dead relies heavily on visual effects to bring its zombie-filled world to life. Every infected creature, large-scale action sequence, destroyed environment, and intense survival scene requires extensive editing, CGI, sound design, and visual enhancements. These post-production stages take several months to complete because the creative team must ensure every episode delivers the same level of quality that made the first season such a global success. This lengthy post-production process is one of the main reasons Netflix has remained quiet about the release date. Rather than rushing the series to meet a deadline, the streaming giant appears focused on giving the production team enough time to perfect the visual effects and overall presentation. Considering how much action and large-scale destruction Season 2 is expected to feature, it's understandable why post-production would require additional time. Another interesting clue came earlier this year when Netflix revealed its initial Korean content lineup for 2026. Surprisingly, All of Us Are Dead Season 2 was not included among the announced titles. While that disappointed many fans at first, it also offered an important hint about the release schedule. If the series isn't part of Netflix's main 2026 lineup, it becomes much more likely that the platform is targeting a release closer to the end of the year, or even into early 2027 instead. Industry tracking and entertainment reports have reached a similar conclusion. Based on the current production timeline and the amount of post-production work still required, early 2027 is now considered the most likely release window. There is still a smaller possibility that Netflix could surprise fans with a late December 2026 premiere if post-production finishes ahead of schedule. Streaming services occasionally keep major releases secret until just a few months before launch, so a surprise announcement can't be completely ruled out. Even so, most current projections continue to favor an early 2027 debut. The good news is that the hardest part of production is already behind the team. Filming has wrapped, post-production is actively underway, and the series is moving steadily toward completion. At this stage, it's no longer a question of whether Season 2 will arrive. It's simply a matter of when Netflix decides the time is right. For now, fans should keep a close eye on Netflix over the coming months. Once post-production nears completion, the platform will likely begin its marketing campaign with first-look photos, a teaser trailer, and finally, the official release date announcement. Until then, everything currently points toward All of Us Are Dead, Season 2 premiering in late 2026 at the earliest, with early 2027 remaining the strongest and most realistic prediction. The wait for All of Us Are Dead. Season 2 may have been longer than expected, but the finish line is finally coming into view. With filming officially complete and post-production now in full swing, the next chapter of Hyo-san's nightmare is getting closer every day. For now, early 2027 remains the most likely release window, with a small chance of a surprise release in late 2026. And when the zombies finally return, the fight for survival is expected to be bigger, darker, and more intense than ever before.